Hello everyone. As we have already covered the normal forms of context-free grammar and how we can convert a given context-free grammar to the Chomsky normal form or CNF form. If you have not gone through those lectures, then please watch lecture number 44 and 45 before this conversion process. So in this lecture, the topic of concern is CFG to GNF form, means how we can convert a given context-free grammar to the GNF form or Greibach normal form. So let's start with the discussion, and also you must know about the left recursion removal before starting the conversion of CFG to GNF, because we are going to use that rule in the conversion process. So let's start. So a brief of CNF and GNF is there. We have two types of production rules in CNF form, Chomsky normal form, where either non-terminal can derive a terminal or non-terminal can derive a string of two non-terminals. Same way in the GNF form, we have another type of format, that is non-terminal can derive a terminal followed by string of non-terminal. In this case, if this portion is null, means we can have a string of non-terminal following the terminal, or we can not have such type of string. So if we are not having any non-terminal following the terminal, then the non-terminal can also derive a single terminal. So these two types of the rules are possible in GNF form. For example, here we are deriving a string, a single terminal followed by non-terminals, single terminal followed by two non-terminals, and a single terminal is derived by non-terminal B. So this is the way how we write the production rules for GNF form. And please note here that the normal forms are not changing the grammar. The grammar will remain same and it will derive the same strings that it was deriving in GNF form. We are only changing the format of right hand side of the production rules. So let's start how we can convert a given CFG to GNF form. Here is the first example where we have given with these production rules and we have to convert these production rules to the GNF form. In this example, except this rule is already in GNF. Except this rule, all other rules are not in GNF. If we check carefully, this is not in GNF, this is not in GNF, because the terminal is not followed by a string of non-terminal, as the requirement is the terminal should follow the string of non-terminal. So here we are also having the non-terminals in the right hand side, means as B is creating an interrupt here and this B is creating the problem here, so B is also creating the problem in this production rule. So here we have this rule is in GNF. Sorry, this rule is also in GNF, because we have B followed by single non-terminal S. So this rule is in GNF form. So these two, we can say that except these two rules, A derive this and a single A. Rest of the rules are not in GNF and we have to convert these rules into the GNF. Okay, now for these types of question where we are not having any left recursion in the grammar, as we can see carefully, there is no left recursion in the grammar. So if we are not having any left recursion in the grammar, then we can simply follow the process of CNF conversion for GNF conversion as well. Means here, except the first terminal, because the first terminal is the requirement of GNF form. So except first terminal, for rest of the production rule we can introduce non-terminal for the appearing terminals. Okay, so here we can check in all other rules only B is the terminal that is creating a problem. So we can simply introduce a new non-terminal by any name. Suppose we are introducing a new non-terminal B that can derive the B. So we can replace all the B's in these production rules with the non-terminal B, and the grammar will simply be converted to the GNF form. So this is this process is this approach is exactly similar to the CNF conversion process. So here is the resulting grammar. We have introduced a new non-terminal B that is responsible for deriving B, and at all other places we have just replaced the terminal B with the capital B or the variable B. Okay, so this we can say that all the production rules are now in the now in the GNF form, and the grammar is converted to GNF form. Okay, now this was the process like CNF conversion that we have followed, because the grammar is not having any left recursion. If the grammar is having left recursion, then we have to apply we have to remove the left recursion by applying the left recursion removal rule that we have already discussed in the previous lectures. So let's come to the next example here. In this example, if you check carefully, S is deriving double A, and double A, or we can say that single A of this portion is deriving again double S. So here we are not having direct left recursion, but we are having indirect left recursion in this grammar, as S is deriving A, double A, and if we replace this A with a non-terminal or the right hand side of A's production rule, then we will get this rule for this particular rule only. And now this rule is having left recursion. So in this grammar we are having the left recursion, not direct but indirect left recursion we are having. So these rules are already in GNF, but other rules are having left recursion. So now we have to change the process of CFG to GNF conversion. We cannot follow the process that we have followed in the last process, or that we have followed for the CNF conversion. For this, now we have to use left recursion removal, and there is a detailed process of this conversion. So let's start with the conversion process, but please before starting with the conversion process, you must note down these steps and must write the steps along with me, so that you can get the method easily. So here is the process. First of all, we need to rename the variables. We need to rename the variable so that we can consider all of the variables in sequence. So that we can consider all them in sequence and will not miss any of the non-terminal. Okay, so always consider the variables in sequence. Next is substitute production rules of first variable on right hand side of the production rule, as we have done here. So you need to substitute the right hand side, as we have substituted the right hand side of A here. So you have to substitute the right hand side of the production rule to for the next step. Okay, here by substituting right hand side means if we are substituting A in this process, then you need to rewrite, or you need to substitute the complete right hand side. Or here we are having two rules. So for this substitution of A, we will be substituting both of these rules as this A and for this 1A. So we have to substitute each and every production while we are substituting, as we are substituting the A here. So corresponding to A, we are having two production rules, then we have to substitute all of these production rules here. So here we have substituted for first rule, and here is a result double SA, and by substitution of 1 we are getting 1A. So always by substituting we mean that substitution of all production rules. Okay, we cannot go with any of the production rule that is solving our purpose. We have to substitute all the rules in the production. Okay, and then you have to remove left recursion if appears. So if left recursion is appearing in the grammar, then you need to remove that left recursion by applying the left recursion removal rule that we have already covered in previous lecture. But here we will be using not null rule, means the rule without the null production will be substituted here or applied here, and we have to repeat the process for all variables in the sequence, as we are considering the variables in sequence. So we have to consider all the variables and we have to convert all the variables production rules to the GNF form one by one. So you have to solve the question very carefully, and in most of the question you need to apply left recursion only once, and for all other variables only substitution will work. Okay, so you will get to know these things when you practice or solve one or two questions. We need to apply left recursion only once, and after that we simply substitute the production rule to other production rules to generate the GNF grammar. Okay, so let's start with the question. Here we have this grammar S double A. S is deriving AA 0 and A is deriving double S 1, as we are having indirect left recursion recursion in this grammar. So repeating the first process, we have just renamed the variables. S is renamed by A1 and A is renamed by A2. So grammar is same, we have just renamed the variables. So renaming the variable is not going to change the grammar. In next step, we have to consider the variables one by one in the sequence. So we have to consider, we have to convert first A1's production rules to the GNF, then we will be coming to A2, and then if any new non-terminal introduced in this process, then we will be naming it as A3, and if more non-terminals are required, we will be naming it A4. So we will be renaming or taking the variables in sequence only. So we have to consider, as we have to consider A1 first, so corresponding to A1 we are having this production rule A2 A2. So just solve this question carefully once, and you will find it very easy. So here we have to substitute right hand side of A2 here. So as we have already discussed, substitution of right hand side means substitution of all the production rule corresponding to that variable. So A2 is here, and we are having two rules for A2. One is A1 and one is 1. So for this substitution, first substitution will be for first rule, second will be for second rule. If we are having more than two rules, then we have to substitute all the rules here. We have to substitute all the rules here. So starting with the substitution process, here for A2 we have to substitute all the production rules of A2 in the right hand side. And first is for A1, as we are working with A1. So after substitution, the grammar will be this: A1, and the last A2 is has no change, because we are having problem with only first non-terminal. We have to we are needing a terminal here, because the format of GNF is terminal followed by a string of non-terminal. So we need first symbol as the terminal. That's why we are substituting the first non-terminal only in try of GNF form. We are trying to convert this grammar to GNF form. So we are working with only first non-terminal here. Okay. So here we are having A2 substitution with A1, and the second is this, because we are having second production rule as 1. So we have to substitute all the production rule corresponding to A2. So here is the next grammar 1 A2, and this 0 is written as it is, because this rule is having no substitution. So this rule is written as it is. So after substitution we are getting this grammar, and if you check carefully, here we are getting the left recursion. Left recursion is here. So now we have to apply the left recursion rule. So let's check the grammar first. Here in the first step we are applying considering this production rule, and after substitution we are getting this grammar as we have discussed in the previous step. So A1 and A2, this A2 is copied as it is, 1 A2, and last 0 is repeated as it is. So here we are getting left recursion here. So after removing the left recursion, for left recursion we need this rule to apply, because this rule is without null production. We cannot apply the rule that we have used for the ambiguity removal. So we have to use this rule, because this rule is not having the null symbol. Okay, we cannot derive null in the grammar for CNF and GNF form. So we will be using this rule for left recursion here. So we need to apply this rule. So here this is the beta 1, and this is our beta 2, right? And this is our alpha 1, as we are having only one left recursive rule. So we are having only alpha 1 here. This is alpha 1. So we need to rewrite this rule in this format, and we need to rewrite betas first, and then we will be introducing a new non-terminal, as here we are introducing a dash, but in GNF conversion we will be introducing new non-terminal as a3, because we cannot go with a2 or a1 dash, so we have to introduce new non-terminal. Here we are introducing the new non-terminal as a3. So here we will be getting corresponding to a1 after removing left recursion, writing the betas 1, a2, a3. Only one left recursive rule is here, but we have to write all the betas. So beta 1 is here, beta 2 is 0, 0, a3. Instead of a dash we are taking a3. Okay, now as this rule is without null, so we have to repeat the betas here. So just repeating the beta 1 a2 and 1 a2 and next beta is 0. So here we get the rules corresponding to a1, and for a3 we have to repeat alphas, as we are repeating alpha 1 a dash, alpha 2 a dash. So just repeating the alphas. So here alpha 1 is a1 a2, a1 a2 and a3, because we have to put alphas into iteration. So as we were using a dash here, we are using a3 here, and last we have to repeat the alphas here. So alpha 1, alpha 2, as here we are having only one alpha, so here we are repeating a1 and a2. So this is the rule that we will be getting after removing the left recursion from this grammar. So here is the clear formation of the rule. So here a1 is 1 a2 a3. We have just applied the left recursion rule that we have I had just written. Next we introduce the new non-terminal a3, and corresponding to a3 these are the production rules. Now if you check carefully, you will see that a1 is now in the GNF form, because a1 is fulfilling all the criteria of GNF: terminal followed by string of non-terminal. Here a1, a2, a3s are non-terminal. So here we can say that this a1 is now in GNF. Okay, so in most of the question or in every question you will find that you have to rename the variables, and after that you have to apply left recursion only once, and after that only substitution will work. As we have already received a1 in GNF form, and wherever we substitute this production rule, means production rule corresponding to a1, as a1 is having terminal followed by string of non-terminal, so wherever we substitute these production rule, that variable will also have GNF form. Okay, so now we will be taking a3 later, but as we are working in sequence, we have to consider now a2. We have to consider a2 variable now. So next, considering the a2 variable, so corresponding to a2, these are the production rule a1 and a1. So as we have already discussed, a1 is the leftmost symbol here in the production rule. So just substituting a1 here. So as we are having 4 rule corresponding to a1, so 4 rules are the 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 rules are corresponding to a1 are here. So by substituting these 4 rules here in place of first a1, we will be getting a2 5 production rule corresponding to a2, because 4 production rule will be generating from this production rule, and this is the 5th production rule. Okay, so 4 plus 1, total 5 production rule will be generating towards the a2 variable. Okay, so after substituting a1 in place of leftmost variable a1 here, we are not substituting for other a1s, because we need terminal on the leftmost position, and we need to substitute only leftmost variable. Okay, rest we only need the string of non-terminal, so we are not changing any other symbol, we are just substituting the first leftmost non-terminal. So after substituting a1 by its right hand side, we are getting these 5 rules corresponding to the a2 symbol. So here are the new production rule corresponding to a2. This rule is written as it is without any change, because this was not having any problem. We have just substituted a1 in this production rule, or first a1 in this production rule, and we are getting these 4 new production rule corresponding to a2. And if you check carefully, after substitution, the a1 here, the a2 is also in GNF form. Okay, now we have to repeat the same for A3. Now we are considering A3 as A3 is having A1 in first production and also in second production rule. So we have to substitute 4 rules of A1 here and here. Okay, and after substituting 4 production rule here, we are getting 4 rules here, and after substituting 4 rules here, we are getting 4 rules here. So total we will be getting 8 rules corresponding to A3, and all those rules will be in GNF. So here are the rules after substituting A1 in place of A3, and all these 8 rules are in GNF. Okay, so the grammar is now successfully converted to GNF. We are getting 4 rules here and 5 rules here and 8 rules are here. So these are the total rules of the grammar, or the grammar that was converted to GNF form. So this is the way how we work. We have just applied the left recursion removal rule only once, and for rest of the variables we have just substituted A1. Okay, and this happens for most of the questions. Okay, you have to practice 1 or 2 questions only. So here is the another example that you have to solve by yourself for practice. This is a little bit lengthier than the previous question, but the process is same, and I have already renamed the variable for you. You just need to apply these steps, and after substituting A2 here, you will be getting A3 here, and after substituting A3 you will be getting A1, and when we will be having A1 here, then you have to apply the left recursion removal rule and then the only substitution process. Okay, and the grammar will be converted to GNF form without any flaw. We just need to be careful about rewriting these rules, means while substitution you must not make any mistakes. So be careful and carefully write these rules in every step, otherwise you will miss any of the production rule. Okay, so just follow the sequence and apply left recursion rule and then the substitution. Okay, so this is the way how we solve these type of questions. From the next lecture we will be starting with the next topic. The grammar portion is over here.